Hello friends, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to see the two different topics as the first one is the task bot and second one is the recorder activity. So these are the two different one. So first one we will see the what is the task bot package and what are the activities under that we have like run, pause and stop. So these are the three activities that we have under the taskbot package. And second one for the recorder package, we are going to see the web automation and the desktop automation. So let's start with the video. So I have already logged into my community edition control room and I will be creating a new taskbot as video 04. So in this one on in the actions tab, I can search for the taskbot, a simple task. So you can see these are the three different options I have, like pause. So it will pause the current execution of the taskbot, then run the selected taskbot. Like if you want to call the another taskbot from in one taskbot, that is like a master bot, and in that one master you are calling the subbots as subbot 1, 2, 3, like that, and stop. So it will stop the execution of the current taskbot without executing further actions. So we will see this one by one. So for that one, let's take some of the activity as message box. Let's say, welcome to automation. I will save this. I will just keep this as a pause, and let's keep one more message box after this. Taskbot after pause. Let's say for our understanding. So when I run this bot, so first of all, this will be message first line number one message box will be displayed. Let's see the bot execution. So this pause task bot will be used whenever you want to pause the automation in between and check for some of the results. So this is the message box, welcome to automation from line number one. So I will close this. Now you can see the line number two is executing and it is a pause task. So unless and until we click on this continue button, so the bot will remain pause till that time. So this is what the task bot pause will perform. So I will continue the bot. Now you can see this is line number three has been executed, task bot after pause. So this is what the use of the task bot pause, and the bot is completed. Suppose I want to run another task bot. So I will select that. And now I want to pass the another task bot. So there are actually three options like current task, control room file. We have to select from the control room, or any variable. So mostly we'll be using this control room file. So let's select. I will click on the browse, and now by default it will show the bots from the same folder. So let's say this is the test bot, and I will save this. Okay, before executing this one, let's see what is in the test bot. Okay, so in the test bot we have some message box. Then there is a browser activity with new window, and the browser will be Google Chrome, and we have to select this. This is the URL that will be launched. And there is another one in the new tab, in the same browser with new tab, the Google will be opened. So let's run this video 04. In this one we are calling this test bot. So in this case we can say the video 04 will be your master bot, and this test bot will be your child bot or the sub bot, which is called from master bot. So let's run this. So it will download the dependencies, if any, and start the execution. This is line number 1. This is the pause task from the current bot video 04. I will continue this. This is line number 3, a message box, task bot after pause. And when I close this, the line number 4 will be executed, which will call the task bot, the test bot from the same folder, which we have already called. Now this is the message box from the test bot, you can see here. So currently we are executing video 04 bot, and now the execution started for the test bot. Let's close this. So it will open the browser. Okay, so if some error occurs, so this is the message box we see. So let's close this and check what is the issue. Okay, so sometimes if the browser is not properly installed on the machine, so we may face the issue. So let's disable this line number 2 and save it. And okay, now let's test it over here. This is line number 1. So let's continue with this one. Now I will be disabling this message box. So let's disable this. And now we will move on to the web automation. So for that one, we will use the browser package and open action. So this one I have taken. And here there are actually 3 options for opening the browser, like in the existing tab or the new tab or the new window. So it's always better to select the new window so that it will be easy to identify and to automate further. So in the drop down, you can see the different options as like default browser or Internet Explorer, Firefox, Chrome, Edge, or Safari. So I'm selecting the Microsoft Edge, and this is the link to open nscindia.com. So I will just save it. So this will open the new window with this URL. So you can see the bot has executed and it has launched the NSC India website in the new Microsoft Edge window. Now suppose I want to maximize this particular window. So I will use the window package, window and maximize. And now I have to provide here the variable or the application or the browser which needs to be maximized. So let's click on the browser and refresh the windows. So it will collect all the windows. So it's always good practice to refresh the windows before selecting the window. Now you can see this, the NSE India, it has been, we can able to see in this particular drop down. So let's select that and save it. Whenever you click on the save button, so it will create the window variable by default. Now I will close that Microsoft Edge, this one. So I will close this. And now let's rerun the bot. Now you can see the bot has launched this particular window and then it has maximized the particular window. Now if you want to capture anything or any object, then we can use the recorder. Then we can use the recorder activity. And for this one, again, I need to select the particular application or the browser which I need to automate. So either you can, there are actually two options. So either you can select it from the drop down, or in the previous one, whenever you are maximized, you already got this variable. So I will just copy this, the window variable, and same I will be using over here. Just paste it and save it. Now you can just click on this capture object. So it will activate that particular window and now you are good to go for the capture. Just hover on the particular box or wherever, which one you want to capture. So you can see that particular area gets highlighted with the red box like this. So I need to get all the details in this particular box. So I will just click on this. So the recorder will capture all the properties. And now you can see on the right hand side, the particular object that is highlighted. And there is an option in the drop down, what action to be taken on that object. Like if it's a button, we can click or the left click or get property. So let's say we have to get the property and now we want to get the text from that particular object. So which property I need to get is, so for that one, let's explore the object properties which are important for us. Now you can see here by default there are some 5 to 6 properties are enabled. So in that in that one, you can see there is one object called as domex path. So this domex path is important for us actually. And so domex path will be it is related to that particular object. And there is one more property called as path. So this path we need to disable as it's a static one, and the rest other you can keep. Okay, and before that, we will disable the path. And now let's see the object that we have highlighted. So we need to get some text out of that. So here you can see there is a HTML inner text. So this is the property that it shows. So let's select this one, HTML inner text. Okay, even if you don't select, it is fine. So let's select that HTML inner text in the property name. So initially we have selected what action to be taken on the object is we have to get the property, but which property? So now that one we have to get HTML inner text, this one, and where we want to save it to the output variable. So either you can create the new variable, it's a string variable. So let's keep it as S or str string output, and create and select. Let's save it. And now I want to see what is the data stored in this variable str output. So in order to check that, I will use the message box. Str output. So let's close that window and rerun the bot. Now you can see it has launched, maximize the window, and it will capture the particular object, and it will show it in the message box. Now you can see the line number 6 is getting executed. Yes. And now the message box is executed, line number 7. And you can see this is the box that we have captured. It's a Nifty Fin service 26853.10, and the another one, yeah, you can scroll down the message box. So you can see minus 131.25 minus 0.49%. So all properties, or we can say all the content of that particular object is we are able to extract using the domex path. Let's close this. So in this way, you can do the web automation like launching the browser, navigating to the required page, extracting the data, storing it in some of the string variable or any other, like if it's a table. So you can do a lot of automation over here. And even you can use the window variable in your automation to close that particular window after extracting or all the task that we have to do on that particular window. So you can just put the command as, you can go to the window package and just put this close and pass the same window variable over here. Just copy it and give it here. So after the message box, when you close that particular message box, so it will close the window. And even for the message box, you can put it on the auto close after 5 seconds. So let's see this once, and we will then move on to the desktop automation. So it is capturing the object. So you can see the data has been captured and it is automatically closed after 5 seconds, and the window is also closed and the bot run is completed. So this is all about web automation and the task bot. So this is for web automation. And now let's move on to the desktop automation. So for that one, I will just disable this. Okay, now suppose I want to launch one desktop application. So I will select this, open program or file, and here I would like to pass the path of that particular application. Either I will browse or I will just navigate to the application. So this is the application that I have already downloaded. So I will just shift right click. I will get the path of that particular application. I will just paste it over here. So this particular application will be launched when I run the bot. So you can see that particular window has been launched. So yes, this one, UI demo. Now, as it's a desktop application now, so we will be automating this. Now we have to enter the username and password, and we have to click on this login button. So again, we have to use the recorder activity. We will use the recorder. And now again, now it's an application. I will select that. I will refresh the windows and select the UI demo. This one, UI demo. I will save it and I will click on the capture object. Now you can see we have to highlight the particular object. Now you can see it is getting covered, or it is getting highlighted. So I will click on this username. So its properties are being captured. Now you can observe over here the difference in the properties, like in the case of web automation and desktop automation. So action to take on object, so that is the same. We will now we have to enter the text. So we will select the set text, and here the keystroke that you want to enter. So admin is the username, and the keystroke between the keystroke, let's keep it as 10. If you don't keep it as 10, so it will type as directly without any delay in between, just like a copy paste. So it's always better to keep the keystroke delay in millisecond 10 or 20. And the main part is, now you can see the object properties. So by default, now there are only two object properties. One is ID and the path. So even if you expand this, so you will not find any domex path and the other properties that you seen in the web automation. So that is the difference between web and the desktop automation. So whatever the two properties that has been selected, So we'll just keep it as it is, and we will keep use another record capture, and let's see what is the window variable. Yes, we will copy this and we will use it over here, and we will capture the password, this field password. And now let's select the action as set text. Now here you can see the option as game, as it's a password. By default it has detected as a credential, or we can pass variable or insecure string. So for setting the password, so it's always a good practice to pass the credential through credential vault. But for time being, for the demo purpose, I am passing it as a insecure string. But always keep in mind, use the credential vault. So this is the text that I need to enter, and keystroke delay as 10 and rest other as it is. So I will just save it. I will use another record, and this is a window variable 1. I will copy this and I will capture the login button. Now, what is the action I need to take on this is either click or left click. So what is the difference between this? So the click will be performed in the background and left click will be performed with the help of, or we will actually see the mouse cursor movement. So I will save it and I will close this. So it will be launched by the bot, and it will enter the username, password, and click on the login button. Let's see the execution. It will launch the application. You can see it has logged into the particular application and bot execution has been completed. So this will be the, we can say, the desktop application uh, automation. So in this way you can launch any of the application that you have and you can automate that. So further part will be you just have to do some of the activities in this one, like cash in, honest check, not honest check. So that part we will be covering in the type of assignment or in the upcoming videos. So this is it for all for the desktop automation and the web automation. So the major difference between these two is in the web automation, we will be getting the domex path in the object properties. And in the desktop automation, there is no domex path. Okay, so this is all about the taskbot package and the recorder package with web and the desktop automation. Thank you.